Hi guys! Today I decided to film a very exciting video. I am going to be crocheting scrunchies the entire day because I need to restock my website. So I figured we are going to film a little video where we're going to see how many scrunchies I can crochet in 12 hours or 24 hours or one day, we'll see. Now it's 9:45 a.m. that I am recording this intro and I already started making one scrunchie over here. We're going to see how many scrunchies I can crochet in one day. So I just finished my 7th scrunchie of today. Let me show you all of the ones we have done already. And I actually ran out of this yellow confetti yarn, so that's very good. I am keeping all the scraps that I have left over here. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with them though. Probably some mixed scrunchies or keychains. I don't know, we'll see. As you can see, it's currently 12:21 and I am going to take a little break for a few minutes and then I'm going to resume with these two skeins that I have laying around. It's Himalaya Dolphin and some Madame Tricot. I'll finish those up and see how many more we can make. These are most of the elastics I have, so there's no way we're running out. And by the way, guys, I am using a tutorial from Passionate Kelsey here on YouTube. So the link to that tutorial is going to be in the description of this video. And I do sell my handmade items on Etsy. So if you're interested or you want to help me out, just click the link in the description. You don't have to buy anything, just favoriting items and just clicking stuff on my website, on my Etsy shop really helps me out. So if you want to support what I do and if you like what I do, just click the link. It will make me very happy. Also subscribe and leave a like, you know, that kind of stuff. I actually timed myself on one of the scrunchies that I made and looks like when I'm actually focusing on what I'm doing, it takes me about 12 minutes to crochet a scrunchie and then another 2 minutes to weave in the end. I am very insecure when it comes to weaving in the end, so I try to do it extra carefully to make sure it doesn't come out, because one of the early scrunchies I made, I used myself for a few days and it came apart at the point where the end was weaved in. So yeah, it takes me like extra 2 minutes to take care of the ends, but I think it's worth it. I haven't had any issues since I started doing it more carefully. I am using a 5mm crochet hook for all of my scrunchies. Most of those are just good to go as they are, but some of them, like this Alize Softy Baby, which I made this scrunchie with, I had to double strand the yarn because I didn't want to use a smaller hook. It would just take too long, and yeah, that's pretty much what I do. I decided to film this video because I thrifted a lot of this yarn that you can see. Like, this is one of those yarns that I thrifted. And when I say thrifted, here in Greece we have a website called Vendora and people just put stuff there that they don't need anymore. Some of them are used, some of them are new. And I just bought this from a guy that seems to have bought a lot of yarn because he has so much on his shop at Vendora. And they came in completely unused and yeah, just brand new skeins of yarn that apparently he didn't need anymore. So that's how I get my yarn for a very low price here in Greece, because yeah, I'm just trying to save up, and also it gives me the opportunity to try out different yarns that I wouldn't have bought otherwise, like this yellow yarn with sparks of color. Like, to be honest, I would have never bought this myself, but I don't think it looks bad. It's definitely not my favorite. Like, this one is definitely better, more up my alley, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I got it from that guy secondhand, so I just used it, and I hope you like it, guys. I hope someone will enjoy it whenever they get it from my Etsy shop. That would be really great. Also, just yesterday that I am filming that, and I am filming on the 26th of October 2024, I released a crochet pattern that, if you're watching this video whenever I post it, that pattern that I just released should still be available for free on my Revelry. Yeah, I will learn how to pronounce it. Sorry. And it's going to remain free until the 31st of October. And after that, it's going to be around €6 on my Etsy shop. And I think I'll put it for €5 on Revelry, just because the fees that the website takes are a lot lower on Revelry. So anyway, that's the idea. And the pattern is for a little dog sweater. So if you want to check it out, link is going to be in the description below. Are you camera shy? Mila? Mila? Good boy. Oh, okay.
Στη Φενέρμπαχτσε στην Κωνσταντινούπολη με 800 έχασε στο Μόναχο από την Παναθηναϊκού. Τη συνεισφορά των Λεσόρκινα με 14 και 15 πόντους αντίστοιχα. Στο 3-2 πλέον το φετινό ρεκόρ του χιλιού. Ο Βολιβιακός αν και βρέθηκε μπροστά στο σκορ κοντά.
We got some takeaway sushi and ramen. Nice. Veg roll, ramen, fried rice. What does it say?
Malagueños. Yeah, that's totally me.
Yep.
Πήγατε.
Oh, it's in German.
Λεωφορείο δεν είχε να πάρετε. Εδώ αντιστάσεις.
Το κορκονσόλα.
Ναι, αλλά τώρα το ζητήσουμε που το βλέπω.
Δεν θα κάνουμε, δεν πειράζει.
This is the place where we got the food from, so if you're from Athens, there it is. Me and my boyfriend, we went shopping and I got some yarn, as you could see. We went to a shop called Jumbo, and it was my first time shopping there actually, even though it's quite popular over here. And I'm gonna show you what I got real quick. This acrylic yarn, which will probably make a nice beanie. I don't know, we'll see. And I also got a few baskets, like this one. I got 2 of the smaller ones and 2 bigger ones that are still in the bag. And I got a little bit of chenille yarn from Jumbo. Oh, don't fall. These are pretty small. It's just 50 grams, 45 meters. I think I will make like 2 scrunchies out of each of those. They were only €1 and I really wanted to try them out. So since we're making scrunchies today, I will just try to get rid of them. These are the colors we got, and yeah. I did bring some yarn with me when I went outside, but I didn't really get much done. So this is all I got done on the walk, and I was gone for over 2 hours, which is kinda not ideal for today's video, so maybe we'll extend it a little bit. Maybe I'll crochet for 2 more hours tomorrow and combine the 2 days and see how many scrunchies I can get done in that period of time. But I don't know, we'll see. If I'm not happy with the number of scrunchies by the end of the day that I get done, I'll just extend the challenge a little bit to make up for the walk, because now it's 4:27. Not that late, could be worse, but yeah, I will keep you updated as always.
To get the Jeremy Allen White eventually.
Now the plan is to make scrunchies out of these yarns that I bought today. So I assume I'll make 8 scrunchies total. It's 5:06 right now and I'll just get to work. I usually pull from the inside when it comes to yarns like this one or any other yarn, to be honest, but I had to deal with so many yarn barfs today. I just cannot be bothered. I'm just going to pull from the outside. It shouldn't be that bad, honestly. Especially that the skeins are pretty small. This yarn, I am using it for the first time, and I gotta say, first impressions, it's very soft, very fluffy, and very lightweight. It's not dense, if it makes sense. It reminds me of yarn that I used to use whenever I was in Poland. There's a Chinese market where I live, and I always buy my chenille there because it's very cheap and very soft. I'll put a picture on the screen of that yarn, and it really reminds me of that yarn. Yeah, so far I like it. There isn't much shedding going on. To be honest, there's no shedding at all. There's nothing on my desk. That is very good. It's a very good sign. Maybe I'll just get more of this yarn sometime. I don't know, it's nice. It's also very soft. Some chenille yarns like to kind of grip onto themselves, if it makes sense. This one is just gliding on my hook. Or rather, my hook is gliding through the yarn. I don't know how to describe that. It's just so nice. But because this yarn is on the thinner side, I am going to squeeze in some more single crochets over this elastic just to make sure it's dense enough so it looks good. I just finished my first scrunchie using this yarn, and honestly I love this. I regret I got only 4 skeins because this is so flipping soft and beautiful. There is a little bit of shedding on the desk, as you can see, but that's mostly because some of the plush just flicked off of the end of the yarn when I was weaving in the end. So snip, and yeah, as you can see over here. But this is like normal, like all the yarns of this kind do that, so that's fine. Like there's nothing bad I can say about this yarn. Maybe the only thing is that it's sold in such small amounts. It's only 50 grams. It's kind of, I don't know, I don't like that. I wish the skeins were like the typical 100-gram size, but that's good too, to be honest. So I will be definitely buying more in the future. Whenever these will sell out, I'll probably just order more. So now I'll just weave in this end, and yeah, I'll make the rest of them. And look at that. I used up exactly 25 grams to make this scrunchie. I used up half of it, so it's perfect for 2 scrunchies. It's honestly very good. I usually don't burn my ends because it makes like a little bump in the scrunchie, but I decided to try burning this one and here because the yarn is so slippery. It's great for crocheting with it, but I'm a little worried it might come undone, so I'll just try to melt the end a little bit. Yeah, I'm keeping the flame close enough so that it's actually melting the polyester, but not close enough so that it burns it to the dark brown black color. And looks like it's fine. Yeah, that's it.
Try to crochet without doing that.
I left a shorter tail, so I did burn it. Because even though I did weight the yarn and technically I should have enough to make an identical one, I wasn't counting how many single crochets I put around the elastics. So just to be safe, I'm leaving a very short tail. I hope it won't matter too much, to be honest. It shouldn't come undone, but you know. And last slip stitch, and look at that, guys, we had enough. We won the yarn chicken. So this is like twice the amount I would normally leave for weaving in the ends. Honestly, 3 times the amount. It's yeah, I'm very happy with this yarn, very happy with my purchases. And very happy with this scrunchie as well. This is a very pretty color. I'm not sure if it shows on camera the same way it does in real life, but I want to call it like a rose gold with the emphasis on the rose part, but it's shiny like gold would be. So I will most likely just call it rose gold on my Etsy shop, because why not? Also, the sun is setting. It's a little dark outside. It's getting dark anyway. So we might have to use some artificial light for the rest of this video. I hope it doesn't look too bad. Another reason why I don't like burning the ends on scrunchie yarn is because it creates this discoloration sometimes when you're not careful. Yeah.
But I think the to be ashamed.
It's 7:40 p.m. and I just ran out of yarn. Apparently this blue yarn was thicker than all the other ones that I got for whatever reason, and yep, I had a little bit of this reddish color left, so I thought I would just make this scrunchie with the red inside and then the blue around, but yeah, I ran out. So until I buy more of this yarn, this will remain unfinished, unfortunately.
Ignore him. He's just upset that we're having fun.
Really drunk and I went to bed.
It's 10:30 p.m. and I am going to call it a night. I have no clue how many scrunchies I ended up making, but I will film the results or whatever in the morning. So those are all the skeins. I finished up pretty good, pretty nice. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. As you can see, it's tomorrow 11 a.m. and those are the skeins that we got rid of during yesterday's challenge. We finished up 10 skeins of yarn. We have 10 different labels here. Granted, they weren't equal. Like you saw the ones that we got yesterday, the jumbo yarns were only 50 grams, but you know, it counts. It's 10 skeins over here that just left my room, and hopefully the scrunchies will leave my room as well. Here you can see all the scrunchies that we made yesterday. Those are 23 scrunchies plus this unfinished one, so 23 and a little bit. I would say it's a pretty good number, to be honest. I'm going to now list them all on my Etsy shop, so if you're interested, just head over there. And I will also update my Revelry project with the scrunchies, because we're being organized over here. So that's it when it comes to today's vlog. I hope you enjoyed the challenge. Do you think 23 scrunchies is a good amount? Did you expect more? Did you expect less? Let me know in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Please subscribe to the channel as well. And I would like to brag a little bit. The Cozy Companion sweater that I mentioned before is doing pretty well on Revelry. We got 157 likes and someone actually made this sweater. Jarubo, thank you so much for giving it a go. So I just wanted to shout out that someone actually made my sweater. It's so cool. I love that. I love to see that. I love to see what you guys make. So again, if you want to check out this pattern, it's going to remain free on Revelry until the end of this month, and then it's going to be around €5. So if you want to grab the free pattern, just head over to my Revelry. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching and see you in the next one.